So for example, we can take this sun parakeet and put it here, and then the next three as well. And so to complete the row, we just need to get this final fourth bird and place it here as well. Then the row will be full. And we need to do the same with all of the other birds. So for example, with the eagles, here we made a row of 4. And now the woodpeckers. We can't really make a row of 4 yet because these two can sting here in the very end or at the very beginning of the branch perhaps. So let's fix this. Let's make a row of 4 with the eagles. And then let's free the branch and do this. Now we completed the level because we made rows of 4 with all of the birds, and at the end of each level we get a certain amount of stars based on how well we performed and a reward. So this is level 19. I think that here we should put the toucans on the separate branch first and foremost, and then make a row of 4 with the eagles, because all of the eagles were pretty accessible here at the very beginning, and we could make a row of 4 birds almost right away. Then let's free this toucan and place it on this branch with the other birds. Then I think we should do this. So now we have this free branch, and we can think for a little bit longer about what we should do next. Let's do this, and then let's do it this way, so all of the sun parakeets will be together, and now all of the toucans, and then the pelicans, and the cockatiels, and these bluebirds. So we completed another stage once again. This is a more tricky kind of level because of these eggs. We can never know for sure which bird is in which egg, so it's basically a trial and error kind of situation here. So the birds gradually appear from the eggs, but you sort of can't make any kind of planning here because you don't know which egg contains which bird. So here's an eagle. Let's do it this way, and then let's just see where are all of the birds. Now we can make a row of 4 of these bluebirds. Unfortunately, I'm not sure which bird species this bluebird is. I tried to guess it, but I don't know for now. I can more or less tell which species are all of the other birds, and they are more obvious. For example, the toucans, the sun parakeets, it's a type of bird, and these cockatiels as well, and obviously the eagles and the woodpeckers. But this bluebird, I'm not quite sure for now which bird it is. Let me know if you know what this bird is. So here what I can see is that So here I can see that the eagle separate branch. These levels are indeed more difficult than the usual ones because once again you don't know where each bird is located. But I'm more or less lucky right now with the bird placement. So we can make a row for these sun parakeets and now with the toucans, and this is our final move, and we've read the pelican, and now the level is completed. This game becomes much more difficult as the stages progress, because I played on another phone as well, and I'm like on stage 600 and something there, and it's much more tricky. Here it's sort of not that complicated. I mean, obviously there's still space for mistakes here, but it's still not as tricky as it is on its later levels. So this was an complicated level. Here I think that we should I'm not actually sure what we should do. I would probably try to take the toucans and put them here, but I'm not sure about that move. Maybe then the pelicans. Then let's do this to free another toucan and another pelican. There we go. Now we can free the final toucan and put it near the other birds. So the eagles are all together now as well, and they are celebrating this. I really like the tiny animations that this game has when the birds are happy to be all together. It's very cute. The woodpeckers are sort of very serious. They're even saluting sometimes. I also think that's adorable. There we go. I see a pretty big amount of sun parakeets right at the end of the branches, so I put them all together. And then these cockatiels, I'm just seeing where each bird is located. For now, let's try these, and yes, we are lucky. Now we made a row of 4 with the sun parakeets. Let's try these, and we see a pelican here. Let's put it here for now. There, another pelican. So here's the cockatiel and the woodpecker, and we made a row of 4 with the toucans. And then a row of 4 with the eagles and the pelicans. There's not much moves left, and we completed the level. let's try putting the woodpeckers here for now. Not quite sure about what to do next, but we are just experimenting. So I managed to make a row of 4 with these woodpeckers. Now we have access to 4 sun parakeets as well. Wonderful. I wonder, alright, here's a cockatiel. Not that much moves left, and we completed the level once again. This is an almost complete row of 4 with the toucans. So let's place them on another branch and complete the row this way. And then I would put all of the sun parakeets separately and all of the pelicans as well. And there we go. So the eagles are also all pretty easy to reach. Now I can make a row of 4 with the pelicans as well. And then I can see that there's only 1 woodpecker left, so here's a row of 4 with the woodpeckers too. And we almost finished this level, and the eagle flies to its place on its own. So we gain a few more birds here, as you can see. Now we have a scarlet macaw. These cute red little birds. And a pink parrot, pink cockatoo, if I'm not mistaken. So let's try. I'm not even sure for now. So for now, let's try something like this. Just to group more of the birds of the same species together without making a row of 4 just yet. I think I just need to think for a little more on this one. So I thought for a little more about this level, and I think that for now we should try to do this and then something like that to place the sun parrot here. And then let's put the toucan here for now. And we can make a row of 4 with these pelicans. And then, alright, I actually think that I messed up here somewhere. So I will reverse some of my moves, I think, for a little bit longer. Sometimes the strategy is just not as obvious. So I believe that I just gotta reverse the whole level and start from scratch. I think it will be easier this way. So let's try this for now. Let's try taking all of the scarlet macaws and putting them on this branch, and then the bluebirds here, and then something like that for now. Yeah. Maybe. let's make another attempt. Let's make another attempt by putting all of the scarlet macaws here. And then let's sort of do something like that. Make a row 3 with tokens. And then let's put the cockatiels here for now. Now we can make a row 4 with eagles and with the sun parakeets. Let's free this pink cockatoo and place 2 of them here. And then let's make a row 4 with these pink birds. And we're close to finishing the level. There we go. That one was harder than all of the other ones. So this is another egg level. I'm going to think a little bit on this one. Perhaps let's take the eagles. This is sort of just the process of seeing where each bird sits. The more eggs you open, the better. So we can make a row 4 with the pink birds, thankfully. Let's see who sits in this last egg, and it's a cockatiel, and it's a pretty lucky turn of events, I'd say. Now the woodpeckers are all together, and the toucans as well, and the pelicans, and the sun parakeets too, and we managed to make rows of 4 with all of the birds. Let's take the eagles first and foremost. And we can already make a row of 4. And with these birds, we made a row of 3 for now. Let's free the woodpecker, just so we can free the toucan and then free the pelican and make a row of 3 with the pelicans. The cockatiels are all together now, and the toucans will be all together soon as well. And we almost completed the level. I think that we can stop here